Hello everybody, I'm Emoneyshoes here, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different here. This is gonna be more of an informative video to try to help people see or understand what's really going on with the vaccine, the different types of vaccines, and try to dispel some myth, some rumor, and be as honest as possible about people who sitting on the fence and things of that nature about what is going on with this vaccine. Now, my job, they offered the first time, but I really didn't want to go do it the first time. I wanted to wait for a little more information to come out. So they allowed us, time off to go do this vaccine. And I scheduled my appointment for today. You got to go through the regular temperature scanning, fill out the paperwork, all that stuff. You allergic? Are you pregnant? I was like, hope I ain't pregnant. So it's like all of that stuff, right? Are you allergic to anything? You taking anything? You've been exposed to people, things of that nature. So it's gonna be a two-part video, right? Because you got to take 2 doses. Johnson & Johnson, right? We already know trying to make 1 dose, but so far you got Moderna and you got Pfizer and you got one other. I can't even think of it right now, but if I ain't mistaken, like the 2 most popular is Moderna and Pfizer. But so let's get into this. So of course you get in there, take your vital, like I said, all of that stuff. They tell you the pros and cons. Actually, I got mine in the right shoulder, up there somewhere. Oh yeah, there's up there. And the reason I did this is because I spoke to a lot of different nurses, and it's like, if it's gonna be sore, then you should use it. You should put it, get your shot always in the shoulder that you use a lot, because you keep doing your range of motion, won't be as sore. So I said, that's a good idea. And so far, so good. So then another thing, they give you this little packet, right? And then on the back of this, they give you like between 15 minutes and 30 minutes to see if anything's gonna happen. 30 minutes if you have any allergies, 15 for normalcy. So they put your name on the back, you see E, and the timeout was 12:55, so I got my shot at 12:40. So then they give you this pros and cons here, packet and things of this nature, and then they tell you some symptoms that you might, based on the information that you feel. So I'll let you check that out real quick. As you can see, that most commonly things that you may or may not feel: course, injection site pain, redness and mild swelling, no fatigue, mild body aches, temperature greater than equal, headaches, all of that stuff. Call 911. So the one that's been affecting me the most right now is the fatigue. I'm not gonna lie to you, the fatigue, that's the one that has been, man, you're talking about, I done drunk an energy drink, I have had candy, I've been drinking water, and I am tired as hell. It's like when you sit there for the 15 minutes and you get up, your body's like, okay, something just occurred. So don't get up too quick, because you're gonna feel lightheaded or dizzy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to fight it all, but you still feel a little lightheaded. And like I said, I haven't felt any aches, no headaches or anything like that, or experienced no temperature. But the tiredness, I was like, man, it felt like I've been working 24 hours straight. I mean, like I said, I done drunk an energy drink, candy, and I'm still like, I need to go to sleep. So definitely, you might consider, if you do it, like I said, to each his own, because they say this don't happen to everybody, but I'm just telling you about my experience. So you may want to have somebody go with you, just in case you feel tired right away and you start feeling fatigued, don't want nothing to happen to anybody. You might want, just want to go to sleep. So they tell you some of these symptoms, some other things. You might, of course, appetite, loss of that. At the first, it was like food didn't taste right, had like a tingly taste to it, but that's pretty much subsided. So just the biggest thing right now is the fatigue. Another thing they're gonna give you is a card, a vaccine card. You don't need my government name, but you see the vaccine card. It tells you, you're gonna say Moderna, give you a date, where you took it at, and it's gonna say your first dose. And then on the back of it, as you can see, it's gonna have a date and time for your second dose. So, and this is just a hunch. I'm not 100% sure, But this is very, very interesting because they say keep this card on you at all times. If you can't keep the card, make sure you take a picture of this and keep it on your phone. So that makes you think, that's starting to get me to think. Now, I say, why is this so critical? So it's like, basically the nurse was saying, this is going to be more important than a passport. Now think about that. Let that sit in. This is how important this little card is going to be. So once you go get it done, make sure you hold on to, like I said, this card. I'm probably going to get it laminated and keep it somewhere so I can access it really quick, but more than likely I will put it on my phone. So like I said, because I'm an employee, like I said, I work up there, they gave me mine a little bit different. And then you see you got the VA, because I'm over in Honolulu, you know, got the nice little things, Sparks, Masunaga, coronavirus, more information on that. Then like I said, of course, you have your bigger package on things of that nature, and so forth and so on. So, I mean, all in all, my appointment was at about 12:45, but I got there a little bit early, about 12:30. Went through the line, went upstairs, did my questionnaire. The lady talked to me a few things about you fill out your paperwork. She told you the ins. I asked you, do you understand? You don't feel anything. If you're not scared of needles, it's just like a flu shot. All right? It's not like getting the IV where they got to put the catheter, all of that stuff. Nope, it's just like a flu shot. Little sting in and you are out. Just go into the waiting room. You wait for your 15 minutes, and they call out. I don't know if they do this everywhere, but they call an increment to let you know, okay, who waiting for 245, 250? Okay, you can go. But like I said, the only thing about it, I would say, don't get up too fast, because you're going to feel it. Like I said, your body is going to tell you, yeah, something occurred. And like I said, for me, my experience, the biggest thing is fatigue, really fatigue. So I'm trying to fight it because I don't want to go to sleep. It was only like 2 or 3 o'clock in the evening. It's still pretty early. It's only 5:30. So yeah, so the Moderna, well, I can't. Moderna one is pretty good. I know most people prefer Pfizer. I know a lot of people like the Pfizer over Moderna. So it is what it is. Some people probably would prefer the Johnson & Johnson, but right there, like I said, Johnson & Johnson been making baby products and can't even get that part right. So hey, it is what it is. So stay tuned, and I will let you know the results on part 2, because part 2 is going to be the real kicker. I don't know if there's more. I guess that's more like the booster, but some of the things the lady was telling me, she like, one person, nothing, or no, she said her experience, sorry. First experience was, like I said, some of the symptoms, fatigue, headache, but then she said the second booster shot, that's when she felt more of the symptoms, but however, they only lasted 24 hours. So I'm just curious now to see how my body reacts, because like I said, everybody's body will react differently, but I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'll just let everybody know my personal experience. So that means, you know, it won't come as a shock to you. Probably most people are going to say they tired, fatigue, that's the thing, and you might feel a little bit lightheaded, but once I ate something, it kind of cleared up. But like I said, the biggest thing is just the tiredness. So other than that, if you have any questions, I try to answer them best as possible. But hopefully part 2 will clear the more stuff up to you, like I said. But the interesting part, like I said, that card is real interesting. I just think some shenanigans gonna come down where you ain't gonna be able to do stuff if you don't have the COVID card. So I don't know what to tell you, but it just seems pretty interesting. It's going to probably be something like similar like 9/11, right? Remember, we were so adamant about 9/11. We didn't want to do certain things at the airport, like the body searches and all of that stuff. But eventually, we gave up those rights, right? Because we want to fly, we want to get on the boat, we want to be able to enjoy life. So that's just something to think about. Love y'all. Thank y'all for taking the time to watch this video. And this is my experience, COVID Moderna Part 1. I'm out. Peace.